there, which is the height that you're going to need it to be at.
Ow. How did you hit me?
Did I?
I don't know how that happened, but somehow you managed to hit me. G'day fellow miners and welcome to episode number 23 in my survival multiplayer series brought to you from the Hypercraft server. Today we are going to be doing some work on the crushing mechanism the crushing mechanism for the spider farm. You can see here I've cleared out a large space down here, and I've started setting up blocks for the wiring. And I'm going to get right into it. Oh, that's what I want. So this is the double piston setup for the crusher. Nope. Bad pistons. And then I'm going to use some coal blocks. Some coal blocks on the top of these. So that's they're the actual crusher. The actual crusher blocks right there. I believe I need to put something there like that. I'm kind of going off memory. I've been over to the spider spawner that Slip had at his base when he was a hyper miner, and I've been kind of trying to memorize that, so that's in crush position. Now if we move this, okay, so there should be a block here, and then our first timer, because we're using hopper timers to switch between the different modes. There's a couple of different modes. Yeah, there's a couple of different modes. I believe this needs like 30 blocks in here. And each of those modes has a different timer to trigger them. That's what I wanted. So this is one of the timers. This is the timer that sort of sets up the double push for the pistons. And then we have a block here. Need some redstone on it. And I might okay, so that should reset shortly. Somehow. That's right, I need a comparator over here. And then I need to put this, then and this. And that. And Actually, I don't think I can just do this. Okay, so this timer should, once we hit this, there we go, so it goes into crushing mode. This will tick away. Huh. Huh. Not sure why this is not pushing that black block back. Anyway, I'll continue on with a bit more of the wiring because it's kind of hard to do just from memory, purely from memory, because to look at it, I can kind of see how it needs to be done, but yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Alright, so I figured it out. I had the comparator in the wrong spot. The comparator should be here underneath here, so that when we start this, you can see it until this empties. This comparator is still on. So this torch is still off. Once it empties, there it goes, it resets. So now we have our pistons all pulled down. So let's just see what happens if we trigger that again. So there we go, it goes into crushing mode. And then it goes into, this is the mode that leaves all your drops here and allows for you to turn the water flow on, which would be the next part, which I believe is this section here. So I need to extend this out, and hang on, you've got to get up there somehow. Take this wiring out here, and I need to. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, 8. Now this is going to be another double piston extender, and I need to make them stickies. Oh, that's not the right thing. And what these guys are going to do is they are going to block off some water. And we'll take this all the way down here. So they're going to block water off for the water flow. So we go here and here. Nope, we don't. So basically what happens with this system is on the first button push, you crush the spiders, and then all their drops sit here on top of these coal blocks. Then on the second button push, you fire this double piston extender. I think let's just break this to see if this retracts properly. Nope. I guess that needs to be set higher. Perhaps that needs to be. There we go. So we got our double piston extender. which blocks water here. So there'll be a water source block. Oh, actually, this needs to be up one. This needs to be one higher, doesn't it? Crap. Alright, let me fix that up. Alright, so I pretty much went ahead and did all the wiring for this because I kept having to run backwards and forwards between here and Slipgator's place. But basically, what we have is we have this timer here. And this timer here triggers the crusher to push the crusher up and get the spiders to a one hit. So we can see here the crusher is fully up. The spiders will be suffocating underneath in the coal blocks. And the timer runs for like 30 ticks, I think it is. Then it retracts to this position so that the spiders will be trapped in here. You kill the spiders off. Bing, 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 bing. All their drops sit here and wait, and you collect the XP. And then on the second button push, the water channel opens up and washes all the drops down to this end here, and this block will retract once that's done. But that is accomplished by this timer here, which is isolated. You can see here this T flip-flop isolates that timer from the main button press. So when you first press the button, what happens is you can see this timer is not connected into the system at all. Pardon me. Because this T flip-flop block is across here, so there's no way that this repeater can take a redstone signal from here. But when I push the button and that goes into crush mode, this switches across and then puts the block here so that the next button press of redstone coming through here will send a pulse through here. So we can do that by not doing that, doing that. You can see that timer started, which is the timer for the water stream, and our T flip-flop has reset itself so that this will not activate next time we press the button. Pretty cool little circuit really, because it involves the way the double piston pusher works. It pushes up the first time around all the way, and then the second time around it when it retracts, it leaves the blocks here. So it's pretty clever. Like I'm in a bit of awe, because for this all to work, it really does a great job. So all I need to do now is put in the sticky pistons to retract this, these blocks here. Now I need to block this in. Oop. Need to block this in like so, and then I have to how is this done? I know it takes a redstone signal across here, and then there's some way there's a torch behind here. How does that work? Is it like this? No, that can't work. Come here. That's got to be cut off, because that is part of powering this. We don't want above that piston there. I'm going to have to go back again and have a look. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, there we have. I figured it out. I've wired it back in. So yeah, there was half slabs underneath the pistons. So when we trigger the first button press, it should go to crush mode. Yes, it's in crush mode. And then that should drop down a block. Yep. And then we press again. Our water stream opens up, washes everything down to here, and items drop into that, and it all closes off and goes back to normal, so more spiders can get in. I might actually set the timer slightly longer on this, perhaps, because I think that needs to, or actually maybe it needs to close earlier. That might make it close later. Press our button again. Our water stream opens. This should actually activate quicker. So let's take out. Let's make that 20. Dang it. Make that 20. We'll see what happens there. So we go crush. And then we go flush. Yeah, that'll do. I think that's all right. Only thing left to do is to basically, well, I've got to remove these to let the spiders back, or so the spiders can get in. I might actually do a test with some spiders. Let's ender pearl up here. This is going to be hard to get up there. Come on. Oh, I'm going to kill myself doing this, I just know it. And these spiders are going to be out of control. No! Let me climb up and drop down. There we go. Get a few spiders in there. That'll do. Alright, so we got a few spiders in here. They're all kind of wedged up in the crushing area. Oh, interesting. It's clearly too long. Alright, so this needs to be a lot shorter. So I went over and I checked out the timings. I had them, well, I had one right. I didn't have the crusher timing right. So we're going to gather a few more of these little suckers in here. Alright, that's good enough. Any stuck anywhere? Okay. Alright, so there's not that many in there, so ooh. Wow. Interesting. Oh, there we go. So now they're all at one punch. We're getting XP. Huh. I don't know how I got hit by one of those spiders then. They must have been able to hit me through the wall here. Alright, and then we come down here and we turn on our flush. And all our items get washed off. And there we go. And all our items are down here in this hopper here, which will be transported probably around the back here, all the way around to an item elevator up to the top. So that is the spider crushing mechanism wiring done. For some reason, maybe some of this stuff is getting flung out of the side here. Just do that. So yeah, that's the spider crusher mechanism all set up and ready to go. And I'm going to call it an episode here, guys. I want to thank you all for watching and keep on digging.